Maxim Shabanov might currently be the best European hockey player, and rumors are heating up that he's coming to North America for the upcoming NHL season. So in this video, we're going to talk about who Maxim Shabanov is, where he could play in the NHL, and why hockey fans should be excited for this player. But first, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos, because the off season is coming and there's going to be a lot to talk about. Maxim Shabanov is a 24-year-old forward. He plays right wing and can play down the middle, playing over in the KHL for Traktor Chelyabinsk. He's been progressing over the last few years into one of the KHL's top forwards. In 2023, he posted 31 points in 67 games. Last season, he put up 50 points with 25 goals in 64 games, along with an additional 11 points in 14 playoff games, and then came out this year and had 67 points with 23 goals and 44 assists in 65 games to finish third in KHL scoring, and added an additional 10 goals and 10 assists through 21 games as Traktor lost in the KHL Gagarin Cup Finals. Shabanov is a pretty dynamic player on the ice. He's got incredible playmaking skills, goal-scoring ability, and his agility, creativity, and deception on the ice are absolutely incredible. His highlight tape is ridiculous. He consistently pulls off open ice steaks and moves to create scoring chances. Overall, he's just an incredible offensive talent. The one downside, though, is that he is 5'8" and 157 pounds, and he's likely not going to get much bigger considering he's almost 25 years old. With guys like Shabanov who come over from Russia and transition into the NHL, it's always hard to project what they're going to do. Some players end up having a ton of success, like an Artemi Panarin or Alexander Radulov. And then you have the cases of guys like Nikita Gusev or Vadim Chipachev. So does he want to sign with a team that's going to give him lots of opportunity and time to adjust to the North American ice style? Or is he going to try and sign up with a contender, which will likely limit his chances and opportunities he's going to get, and maybe he'll end up back in Russia soon? Shabanov's agent Alexander Chernik recently spoke to the media. He confirmed that the Boston Bruins, Utah Mammoth, Vegas Golden Knights, New York Islanders, and Philadelphia Flyers are all interested in Shabanov. And Shabanov has been linked to the Flyers for a while. There's reports that he was going to sign a contract with Philadelphia, but nothing has came of that yet. And Chernik also said in the interview that they're not going to make a decision on the contract until after the draft and free agency begins. That way they can take a outlook on the league and where everyone's moving, so then they can sign with the best fit. All those names definitely make sense for landing spots for Shabanov. Boston is in desperate need of some offensive talent. The Vegas Golden Knights are going to make big moves this offseason, and they could definitely bring him in on a cheap contract. The Utah Mammoth, that one doesn't make as much sense to me, but I still see why there's interest. And then the New York Islanders, Chernik is already the agent of Maxim Shabanov, who just signed there this previous offseason, so there's some familiarity there. And then the Philadelphia Flyers, they have Matt Vichkov, they have Igor Zamula, who played with Shabanov previously at a Russian tournament. And Philadelphia has a ton of Russian players, and the opportunity to play with a guy like Matt Vichkov would be very intriguing, I think, for a guy like Shabanov. Wherever he does sign, it's only going to be a one-year, two-way contract. He's 24 years old, so that's what he's eligible for. And then he'll be able to sign an extension if it works out, or he'll be able to go back to Russia at the end of the season. So do you want Shabanov on your team, and where do you think he'll sign? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.